Alrighty, good Thursday evening, Arkansas. This is Assistant Chief Forecaster Cameron back here once again. I'm here to give you guys your evening forecast update here. So, first and foremost, guys, a lot quieter across the board here from where we were 24 hours ago when we had those showers and thunderstorms coming out of Oklahoma and North Texas here that eventually moved through during the overnight hours last night, which produced a lot of loud storms coming through Arkansas. We did have that one severe thunderstorm warning across central Arkansas at this point, had some power outages, etc. here. So before, a lot quieter across our board here and a lot cooler as well here. And let's go ahead and talk about temperatures real quickly here. As you can see in the blue map on our screen here, temperatures are averaging about 5 to 10 degrees cooler from they were about this time yesterday here. So that air mass is going to remain in place over the next couple of days here, and we're going to have even a reinforcing shot as we get towards tomorrow here across much of Arkansas, which will set the stage for a very, very cool full Saturday, not Thursday, Saturday, across the natural state here, with temperatures falling back to kind of winter-like across our board here. But do not be fooled. Next week, temperatures look to rebound majorly across the board. So right now we got 48 degrees in Bentonville, we got 50 degrees in Fayetteville, we got 57 in Little Rock, 54 down there in El Dorado, 52 in Camden, 59 in Texarkana, 52 in Memphis, 55 in Jonesboro, 50 up there already in Piggott, and 54 near the Mountain Home region at this current time here. So I mentioned before the potential of that second cold front that's going to be moving through as we get towards tomorrow, setting the stage for a couple of scattered showers up there in northern Arkansas. That from the boundary should swing through with temperatures rapidly warming up as we get towards the weekend here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over to our future cast for just a bit and show you guys this graphically here. So I am going to take you guys out all the way to tomorrow here, baby, for just a second. I'm going to get that cleared off the screen real quickly here. So this is going to be for tomorrow here. Now, this is for that front boundary is going to move through, and it's going to lead to some scattered showers as a little bit of moisture return could come back into the natural state. I'm not really sold on the overall rain chances across Arkansas here, but we could see a few showers up here in northern Arkansas as we get towards tomorrow here, stretching from probably the Little Rock area towards, I would say, Baltimore to Jonesboro to Mount Home. This area here could see some scattered showers as we get towards tomorrow morning. Luckily for us, the instability, etc., won't be back in place, so we're not worried about severe weather for tomorrow, and we're not worried about winter weather as well. It's kind of the first thing I looked at. I was like, wait a minute, let me look at this real quickly, make sure we don't have any winter weather potential here. So temperatures are going to be well too warm for winter weather, but too cool for the potential of seeing severe weather here. So there's time frame map up here about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Should be really out of here by the natural state here. Now I'm going to show you guys some highs as we get towards Saturday here, because Saturday is really going to set the stage for the potential of seeing temperatures in the 40s across much of Arkansas here, and daytime highs in daytime highs in the 40s and 50s, overnight lows in the 20s here. So we're going to go ahead and take you guys out to right around 3 p.m. on Saturday here. So this is what our future cast is trying to throw at you guys at this point. And as I said before, we got temperatures 40, 45 degrees up here in northern, northeast Arkansas. A little bit of a rebound down there in southern Arkansas on Saturday here, but I think temperatures down here may be a little bit overdone as we get towards the day on Saturday here. Now, what's going to happen is, as we get towards next week, and I showed you guys this briefly earlier on, temperatures are going to warm up and rapidly as we get towards next week here. So we're going to take you guys out to right around the 15th here and show you guys what we're looking at. So temperatures are really going to start to take off here. We'll go to the 16th. Make sure I got my dates correct. Alright, so daytime highs. So this is what I'm talking about before. So this is daytime highs as we get towards next week here. Daytime highs in the 60s, little 70s, and even some 80s as we get into Texas here, guys. So that moisture in that air mass is really going to start coming into place as we get towards next week here, setting the stage for a strong cold front that will move through as we get towards the later part of next week. And I'm going to take you guys out that really closely here, guys. So here's what we're looking at here. So as we get towards Thursday of next week, around 3 p.m., temperatures 60s, low 70s here. That front of boundary should start making its way through as we get towards late Thursday into Friday here. So you're going to see that graphically. So this is late Thursday, next Thursday, by the way. So temperatures 40s up here, 60s across the natural state. If you go with guidance right now, we're looking at another potential overnight event, but we'll watch it closely over the coming days here. So as I mentioned before, something that we're going to monitor very closely here over the next couple of days. There's that second front of boundary that's going to move through as we get towards tomorrow. The much colder air that's going to be in place as we get towards the weekend. The rapid warm-up for early to mid next week with temperatures rebounding back into the 60s and low 70s. And the potential of the strong cold front moving through as we get towards late next week here, around that Thursday and the Friday time frame here. We'll adjust timing as we get more data in over the weekend. So, with that being said, rainfall. We do not expect a whole lot of rainfall over the next 7 days here. This may be tweaked a little bit with that fundamental coming in, seeing what guidance is going to do. But overall, half an inch to an inch of rainfall over the next 7 days. Lower amounts across southwest Arkansas. We need a lot more than this if we're going to break that drought across southern and southwest Arkansas and even portions of central Arkansas now here. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about your 7-day forecast here. So, for tomorrow, windy, cold front's going to move through. Some light, moderate showers may be moving through tomorrow. High temperatures in the mid-50s. Overnight lows falling down into the 20s here across northern Arkansas. As we get to a Saturday, daytime highs struggling to get out of the 40s across the natural state here. And overnight lows in around freezing across northern Arkansas. So if you're planning on doing any kind of grilling on Saturday, should be great outdoors, but it's going to be a little chilly outdoors. So just keep that in mind. And once that sun sets on Saturday, we got that game with LSU around 6 p.m. on Saturday. So once the sun sets, temperatures are going to fall really quickly here. So if you're doing any kind of outdoor activities, I highly recommend a bonfire or anything like that. You're really going to need it as we get towards Saturday night here. Now, as we get towards Sunday and Monday, temperatures will start to rebound back into the low 60s. By the time we get towards next week, we should be approaching 70 degrees up there in northern Arkansas with that strong cold front bearing down as we get towards Thursday. And you can look at the rapid temperature difference on Thursday. High temperatures in the 50s, overnight lows in the 20s right now. We will have to wait and see what that cold front timing is going to do. Temperatures may be met late Wednesday and early Thursday morning. Just to wait and see on what guidance is wanting to do with timing right now here. But regardless, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms by that point. Severe weather right now, not really confident in it. We'll have to wait and see on what computer model guidance says in terms of timing. There are some indications that a low pressure could develop along the front, which would aid the severe weather potential. So we'll watch it closely as we get towards the weekend and into the early part of next week here. But regardless, at least increased chance of showers and thunderstorms as we get towards your Thursday of next week here. Now, same thing for Central Arkansas tomorrow. The shower's going to come in probably around first thing tomorrow morning here for your AM commute. Should stick around to around lunch, but regardless, mostly cloudy skies, high temperatures in the low 50s upper 50s across central Arkansas, with temperatures falling into the 30s across much of central Arkansas as we get towards tomorrow night into the early part of your Thursday morning here. Now, there could be some lingering cloud cover on Saturday. We'll have to wait and see on that. It's kind of a wait and see, but regardless, high temperatures in the low 50s, overnight lows in the 30s, and then by the time we get towards the weekend, late weekend into the early part of next week, temperatures really getting back into the 60s, overnight lows in the upper 30s, the low 40s, and then back into the low 50s by the time we get towards Tuesday. And then as that strong cold front approaches Arkansas, look for daytime highs on Wednesday to get into the low 70s, overnight lows in the low 50s, and then that temperature difference on Thursday. We'll have to wait and see on timing right now, but we're looking at the potential of upper 60s on Thursday, falling to the freezing mark as we get towards Thursday night. We're not expecting winter weather at this point. Severe weather still remains to be seen, but regardless, increased rain chances as we get towards the inner part of your 7-day period. Same thing for southern Arkansas for tomorrow. A little bit lower rain chances down there have gone 20%. We'll have to tweak that first thing in the morning here. But with that being said, regardless, winds could be in excess of 20 to 25 miles per hour tomorrow as the front boundary swings through. High temperatures in the upper 60s as the front boundary is going to be coming through southern Arkansas later in the day tomorrow into tomorrow evening. But regardless, overnight lows back down into the 30s. This weekend looks great for the tailgating, or if you got any grilling plans or anything outdoors this weekend here for Saturday and Sunday. Both high temperatures starting off the weekend in the low 50s, rebounding quickly into the 60s by the time we close out the weekend. Overnight lows in the 30s. By the time we get towards next week, we're back into the 60s, low 70s. And right now on Wednesday, especially South Arkansas, I've gone 70 cents. Some computer model guidance is wanting to get you guys at the 78, 79, even an 80-degree mark. As we get towards Wednesday, we'll have to wait and see what happens, depending on the timing of the cold front, etc. Compressional heating could get you guys to 80 degrees by the time we get towards next week here, with you guys falling back down into the 30s by the time we get towards Thursday night or early Friday morning here with that strong cold front moving through. So we'll continue to keep you guys updated right on your source for all things Arkansas weather.